Okay, so today we're going to be getting into Domain 2.1, identify and classify information and the associated assets. Okay, data classification is an important part of any sort of organization. And as I'm working as a consultant, I'm dealing with companies right now that are focused around data classification. And it's an important part of what they're doing for the protection of their business. So we're going to break this into different types of context and different types of vernacular. You have government classification and you have non-government classification. So if you look at my chart, and actually if you're listening to this, I'll kind of walk you through it. But you can also go to CISSP Cyber Training and you can check out the video that's going to be there. I'll get that posted up here in probably in the next week. But at the bottom line is it kind of talks about the pyramid associated with around data classification. So you have class 0 through class 3. And class 0, think of it as the foundation of your pyramid, going up to class 1, class 2, and class 3 at the top of your pyramid. So if we start at the bottom, at class 0, you have unclassified or you have public. And this is where there's no real basic damage to the overall government or to the non-government entities, because you basically have government and non-government is how they do classification. Being as in a business, I had a non-government classification, and it was general, there was legal, there was private, there's sensitive, all these kinds of different topics. It really comes down to how you want to word it. But class 0 is unclassified or public, depending upon your situation. Class 1 is considered confidential or sensitive, depending upon, again, confidential is government, sensitive is non-government. Class 2 would be secret, and non-government would be private. And then class 3, government would be top secret, or it would be confidential / proprietary for non-government. So the thing to keep in mind is, again, class 0 through class 3, and what is their nature. And it's easy to understand your top secret, because people talk about it all the time, but just know top secret would be a class 3, secret would be class 2, confidential class 1, and unclassified is 0, class 0. So again, you can check out that slide and it'll kind of walk you through the pyramid related to data classification. Now, data classification, we talked about and there's some definitions. We talked about top secret, confidential, and so forth. So let's just give you a little bit of background on those. So top secret, this is what the main thing to consider is that if anything were to happen with top secret data, it's expected to cause exceptionally grave damage to national security. If it's secret, it's expected to cause serious damage to national security. Confidential is expected to cause some level of damage to security. And then unclassified is like, it's okay. It's all right. No good. No worries. Now, you will see two other types, and those are FOUO and SBU. FOUO is considered for official use only, and SBU, that's in Bravo, is considered sensitive but unclassified. Again, sensitive and unclassified would be considered with the IRS, and it would be like your tax records, which your tax records have a lot of sensitive information on them. Obviously, social security numbers, date of birth, location, I should say your address, all those things that you could be used to mimic you and basically do identity theft. So those are sensitive. And I would say I personally would consider more than SBU, but again, I'm not in the government anymore. FOUO would be considered similar to your business confidential.